honestly, until last night, I thought I'd heard it all. You hear them banging on about who they've fucked, how many times they've fucked, the drugs they've taken, the drug deals they've done, the fights they've been in, the weapons they own. And you take a step back and you look at them and think, come on, you can't be serious. We're supposed to refer to them as young people, but they're just kids. Barely teenagers, some of them. It's all bullshit, but bullshitting's all they've got. Most of them have got it rough at home, parents who've given up on them, they go to schools that never gave a shit about them to begin with. Just gassing themselves up to be the big man, you know it. It's so constant that all their insane boasts and nonsense just starts to go over your head after a while. But what I heard one of them talking about last night, it's really playing on my fucking mind. I mean, it's the absolute stupidest thing to lie about, but it's also the absolute stupidest thing to boast about. Aiden, he's not been going to youth club long, and he's difficult, but he just doesn't boast about dumb shit. He's not one of the ones that goes on about drugs, guns, or girls. But last night, I heard him bragging to some of the lads at the club that he'd murdered this girl from his school. Those are his words, murdered this girl. He said he threw her in front of a train because she pissed him off. Now when I heard it, I just walked away, shaking my head thinking, yeah, whatever, mate. But his story started replaying her over and over in my head. And normally they're ridiculous stories, are just lifted straight out of movies they've seen, and it's clearly absolute dog shit. But the way he described this whole scenario, how it all went down, even how the police came to his house and took him for questioning, and how he managed to fob them off and basically get away with murder. It was all too real. You know, as I'm driving home, his words start to ring truer and truer, and I'm feeling panicked. I'm fucking sick. And by the time I got home, something's clicked. I remembered that I read about an incident at a train station nearby. I googled it, and sure enough, this fucking girl who went to Aiden's school, died when she was struck by a train. Fucking hell. Couldn't sleep last night, mate. My heart's still pounding. My stomach's in bits and I feel like my head's gonna fucking explode. What the fuck? I don't know what to do. Am I a key witness now or something? What are my obligations? Do I tell the youth club? Is it their problem? Or do I just wait and hope one of the kids he was bragging to dobs him in instead, so I don't have to get involved? Was the whole thing just complete bullshit like everything else they talk about? You know, he he must have heard about this girl from his school dying, and maybe one of the other lads was bragging about a fight he'd been in, so Aiden tries to one-up him with this murder bullshit. And if I go to the police, and they convict him based on this, it's just nonsense. I've ruined that kid's life, and that's not what I'm there for. I want to help these kids, but what if it's true? Justice needs to be served, right? But if I'm the one who gets involved, brings this shit to light, I mean, he threw a girl in front of a fucking train because he said she pissed him off. What the fuck's he gonna do to me? Fucking hell, bro. How do I get myself into these situations? What do you think I should do?